The following Let's Play has been rated not safe for young children. Any attempts to break the game are for entertainment value only. However, if any typos happen to be found, and it would probably be a bad idea to show you guys my real self, because then, you know, hunting down. Not showing my face is for my for my protection. Hello everyone, welcome back to this game. When we last left off, we helped Duke Charda defeat the other guy. Actually, the other guy kind of killed himself, so it all worked out in the end. Anyway, previously we had met Ghost Merlin, who said we should come back to the Tower of Moss and Memory, and he's going to tell us stuff. Why he couldn't tell us this stuff the first time we were here, I don't know. Maybe he didn't figure stuff out until after we got here, or after we left here. And so now we're learning new stuff because he learned new stuff. Merlin, are you here? Merlin? Locke, are you alright? You know as well as I do that Merlin died here. Not necessarily. I mean, my first impression was that he just teleported away somewhere. I know, but at Castle Pharaoh, Cinderella's fairy friend appeared to me and allowed him to speak. He told me to come here. And you couldn't have explained this on the way here, why? She did? Yes, there are some questions I need answers to, and that's why we're here. Sounds nuts to me, lad. So, do you see any ghosts around here? Alright, this is the part where you explore. I imagine Merlin's going to be sitting up by that tombstone again. Oh, hello, Wario Land Gold Pyramid. It's nice to see somebody who isn't the game creator here. Not that I don't appreciate the game creator here. The fact that the game creator can watch me play their game live is pretty dang awesome. Except when things go horribly wrong. Anyway, I was sure that this tower had many rooms in the upper levels. However, after King Arthur died, the tower was sealed up, and the entrance to the upper levels was magically hidden from the eyes of anyone not blessed by the king. Too bad there is no king. Oh, but there will be. I bet you Locke is going to become king. I've heard stories about this place from mages around the islands. Most of them would have given their right arms to have been trained here. Suddenly, music. But nothing on here otherwise. Nope, just you and Fedora. I don't know where Shadow Fox is. I haven't seen him. I tried calling for Miss Fairy, but it seems she cannot hear me. I suppose we should just look around. Well, how can she not hear you? Is she not following us anymore? Huh? The crystal on this tablet. It looks like it can be pressed. And stairs. And we can move. Amazing. I wonder what is up there. I'll bet there's treasure galore up there. Enough to make the dukes look like bums. I trust you, Locke. I am ready when you are. I'm ready. Got nothing else to do. Tower interior. Alright, I was told there's going to be puzzles involved, so let's kind of look around. Hopefully there's no random encounters. Because having random encounters while you're trying to figure out puzzles would be very annoying. On the bright side, running in this game is very easy, so they won't be that big a deal. But as long as we're fighting new monsters anyway, let's find out what we're dealing with here. Yeah, you mentioned stairs. I don't think it's important enough to point out. Alright, let's see what these guys are weak against. You do that, and you do that. Because I was hoping for sleep. Didn't get sleep, but we got poison. That's pretty dang good. So now Locke can simultaneously poison and weaken enemies, all while causing damage. I like that. We'll do that to the other guy too. I totally wasn't paying attention to how much damage Red caused. Oh, they're also weak against that, unless that spell just happens to be really strong. It's entirely possible that that spell is really strong. Got a mermaid kiss. Gonna come in handy. Oh, there's a door here. Yes, we are. And more new enemies. What do we got here? We got willows. They're kind of interesting looking. You and the wife definitely have some interesting enemy designs. Alright, I don't know which to go after first, so let's do this. Yeah. Okay, so... Oh! What? That's actually really bad. Ouch! Alright, new plan. Get rid of the willows first. Which happen to be weak against the fire as far as I can tell. Only need to heal one of you. That healing spell didn't cause as much damage, or heal as much HP as they cause damage, so I see these guys kind of being a problem. Oh, even their physical attacks are strong. Well, Well, let's try this steel attack. I was talking about it last time and how it generally isn't terribly useful. In fact, let's back up a bit. Let's use swordplay so that we have a reason to have steel attack and maybe it work. Or it could be dead. The willow was one of hers? Only the orb can quell the raging flames. Alright, well, we're hunting down an orb. Okay, safe to say that these totem owls are immune to lightning. Alright, heal 2. That's gonna come in handy. Wonder how much it heals. Probably double the amount. And it's for one character. That's okay. 25 HP, or MP it costs. Yeah, I'm using up my MP in a hurry. Alright, let's see here. I really need to worry about these guys, so I'll attack that one for the chance at lowering its strength. Flame, of course, because that's useful, and I'll also steal attack from the first one. And... If I can make the one on the right fall asleep, that'd be handy. There we go. Sure, it wakes up as soon as I attack it, but the damage has already been done. It's not going to attack this turn. Why does John have his strength higher? How is that a thing? Alright, I'll focus on the one, because I'm kind of curious that the others... Actually, I don't even recall if I... Oh! Because we stole attack? Oh, goodness. So we got sleep going on. I like how a little message popped up only for one of us for it failing. Alright, this thing's almost dead. So I'm not going to worry about waking people up. I'm still not sure how effective stealing attack was. Maybe we'll figure it out with a boss fight. Alright, use a lover lips, got back a lover's lips. Let's do a little bit of this. Glad I got plenty of potions stocked up. Alright, what do we got here? Orb of Fire found. Interesting. This got took in a direction I did not expect. Alright, well, I could... never mind. I was about to say I could run into those on purpose to find out what they do, but Alaska, Fedora. Oh, never mind. I'm going to just run into it anyway. 500 damage on everybody. Let's heal 300 to everybody. Hello, Insufferable Gamer. Well, getting back out of here is no problem. Actually, it probably will be. Still got these monsters I'm dealing with, and they're just tough. Alright, so... at the end of that fight, I had Locke use his skill, which I assumed that using that skill, it was just counted as a regular, non-status inducing attack. But when it used it, it still had the poison effect attached. Or it appeared to have the poison effect attached, because it killed the enemy, but at the same time, the enemy died thanks to, it had the special effect. So I'm kind of wondering, well, let's experiment. Swordplay, dual attack, let's see what happens. And we'll just continue stuff. It still has that effect. But it didn't actually cause any status effects. I don't know if it just happened to not cause status effects, or if it's possible for the special to actually succeed in causing status effects. Or something like that. If you have any idea what I'm saying, I'm glad. Also, I can't help but notice that I could have gone around this way, but, why would I have wanted to? This is going to be tough. Made it anyway. Should I heal? I should consider healing MP. What is that? The Mermaid Kiss? Yeah. Just to you for the moment. Alright. This should allow us to get through here. I was about to comment on how the glowy effect for the flames was still there, even though the flames were paired out. But having gone into battle, apparently that no longer is the case. Also, I think I'm ready to restore her MP. Did we check out the new enemies in the beast area yet? I don't think we have. So we got the totem owls, which have 900 HP, has a chance at dropping Lover's Lips and Mermaid Kiss, and we also got Willows, which have 830 HP and have a chance at dropping potions. Also, we got these guys here, which we've already fought in the Beast Club. Big old room. Oh, now what are we dealing with? Only the orb can silence the fierce winds. It's only wind. But we can't walk through. Kind of using up the potions in a hurry. Alright, so what sort of puzzles are we going to have here? I don't know, but we got wind. Oh-ho. So wind blowing in different directions. I wonder if there's any way to tell what direction the wind is blowing. I don't know, but I'm kind of glad that I chose this path and not the other path. Oh. What? Okay. Interesting. Let's see here. One of these is going to blow me down, isn't it? If there's random encounters in here, I'm running from them all. I know I need the experience. Oops. Well, made it here anyway. Orb of Wind found. Finished? No. I kind of want to try to... What? Okay. I want the treasure. Try the middle. There we go. High potion and 200 gold. Not a lot of gold considering how much money things cost. Starting to thunder outside. We're doing for a storm. Oops. Didn't want to go that way. Alright. Now I'm finished. Alright. Took care of fire, took care of wind. Wonder what's next. By the way, during battles I keep looking over the chat and it's like, oh hey, I should comment on something in the chat. I'll do that after the battle. But then by the time the battle is over, I forget. So, I'd like to point out that if you head on over to Sir Roster's channel, he played Bubble Bobble while eating really hot peppers. If you want to look at that, go over to Sir Roster's channel. Only the orb can calm the gushing waters. Your colorful colloquialisms are assy art? I'm kind of curious what you were trying to type. But speaking of typing, people are also commenting on the effort that has been put into this game, and I kind of agree. It's interesting to see how much effort was put into this game. Especially considering that this is Fedora's first game. A lot of effort for a first game. Alright, we got multiple paths here. I'm gonna just kind of look around. And as long as I'm looking around, I'm not gonna... that figures. And they use their strongest attacks too. And there's a death. Oh gosh, the Wishfish only revived him with 1 HP. Please tell me they revive more than 1 HP in battle. Cause that's almost worthless. You'll revive a person only for them to get knocked down immediately. I guess we're using teleportation orbs here. Or there's a bridge. Let's use the bridge. No, as long as I'm kind of in a room where I don't know which direction I'm going. Oh. Where is that going? Yeah, I'm definitely not going to deal with encounters in here, because who knows how lost I'm going to get through this. Well, that's glowing, so it wants me to check it. What happens if I check that instead? We'll find out. after this. Bridge must be in contact for crystal to transport. Okay. Well, so we don't really have much of a puzzle here since it's pretty straightforward. Just go for whatever orb is glowing. Not really a puzzle. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, this one's glowing red. Why was it glowing red? Was it because I looked at it from a weird direction? We'll find out after this battle. Yeah, maybe when you check them from below, they turn red. Just in case, I'll check the next one from the left. Oh, fine. If you really want to fight me. I don't think these guys are too difficult anyway. We already fought them in the Beast Club. I mean, they were kind of tough in the Beast Club, but that's because they were accompanied by bears. I forgot what how I started this battle. So you go for the guy on the left. You use flame. You go for the guy on the right. You also go for the guy on the left to see if we can make him fall asleep. Good. One less attack to deal with. Ooh. Nice. And my phone is ringing. It's not a good time for my phone to ring. Alright, I am relatively back. Need to wipe off my glasses because all of a sudden smear for some reason. And I lost track where I was in this battle. Alright, that guy's poisoned, so you attack that guy. In fact, let's all attack that guy, sort of. In fact, Red, you attack that guy. Let's see if we can get this guy to fall asleep and then stay asleep. Well, it's not that it's gonna matter. Oh, there's Shadow Fox. Hello, Shadow Fox. Alright. Yeah, I wear glasses. Orb of water found. And we're not looking at any other orb, so I don't know about the flashiness. Well, I got the first one on camera anyway. You know what? Let's go with that strategy. Focus on the one on the left and have this one on the right asleep for a while. Still asleep. This is a better strategy than constantly waking them back up. Now he's back awake. But he's also stunned, so whatever. Got another wish fish. Good, I could use those. My gosh. I'm glad I came up with that strategy. Of course, it kind of requires that they actually fall asleep. Kind of boring to just use regular attacks, but it's a viable strategy for the sake of not waking up the guy on the right. Granted, I could just have Locke use his special attack too, but I don't think it's really necessary. If it's not necessary, I'm not using it. And there's another thing. So you guys are bringing up face cams and wondering why I don't use a face cam. There's actually a very good reason for that. Number one, it's not a good idea for me to show like my real face. I mean, obviously, the me in the credits is not the real me, that's just me in Second Life, but it's a representation of the real me. I am, of course, Raccoon Dragon, And it would probably be a bad idea to show you guys my real self, because then, you know, hunting down. Not showing my face is for my for my protection. The reason why some of my earlier videos show me as a human is because of the same reason I'm a skunk right now. Magic. There happens to be spells that turn furs into humans, and not particularly enjoyable. I already mentioned in another video how not quite fun it is to have no tail. Well, except for one particular occurrence, which I might get into next season, but I'd prefer to keep my tail, don't you know? I'm glad these guys are the ones fighting me right now. They go down so much easier than those other monsters. Those other monsters were kind of draining my defenses. There we go, another level up, another level up. Red didn't level up. Huh. Lately they've been... Oh, kind of think of it, I didn't really pay attention to this stuff. It's just a statue. Register anyway? Yeah. And of course it's not going to say anything. You know, I kind of was wondering about that Pigman, because I came in here and he did look kind of different. Oh no, not Buffer! Oh, we're at the top. Merlin? There! Did you see him? I did. That was Merlin. Why can we barely hear his voice or see him? Did it just get real cold in here? What are those? Hello? Those are earthbound spirits, locked in this tower for over a century, Locke. So, what does that mean? It means, do not expect them to have kept their senses for all those years. Class! Class! It is time to begin today's magic lesson. Today, we will focus on offensive magic. Your lives will be in great peril. No, wait! You have it all wrong! I wouldn't bother, darling. I don't think they can even hear us. No talking in class! Actually, they can hear us, so by all means, try to talk to them. Screaming, however, is allowed. We have no choice. We have to fight them. She Spectra emerged. He Spectra emerged. This is actually pretty interesting. You got two boss enemies holding hands. Kind of interesting. Yeah. Well, let's start with the one on the left, because who starts with the one on the right? And we'll kind of do various spells. Well, I suppose I could try to stun that person, but no, stun is temporary, so let's have Cinderella attack the one on the right and see if sleep happens. Alright, good. Now we don't have to worry about the one on the right for a bit. Next sec, we're about to wake the one on the right up with some magic. Well, let's try this strategy again. This time, red, don't... Oh wait, you can still use magic. Just use magic only on the left. And this time we'll make the one on the right fall asleep. And stay asleep. I don't know what the one on the right is capable of, but... Actually, I don't know what either of them are capable of. Have they attacked yet? This is kind of a cheap strategy here, but I'm using whatever strategy can work. we're kind of at a point where enemies need to be more immune to... Gosh. Yeah, I don't feel terribly bad about using this here strategy. My gosh, if the guy can use that sort of magic, what is the girl capable of? Oops, no. Recover. Well, doesn't appear to be any specific elemental weakness. Wonder how long sleep lasts, cause hasn't woken up so far. So it doesn't matter what spell we use. You know what, let's use another recover just in case. Booby ghost! Yeah, I noticed that too. That ghost there is definitely female. There's probably some pervs out there that are attracted to that. Oh, now we gotta deal with the ghost on the right. If it doesn't succeed in falling asleep, we're probably gonna be in trouble. So let's gotta try. Didn't stun it. Didn't lower its attack. Oh, the one on the right is a healer. So it probably is a good thing that we were able to keep it asleep this entire time. That reminds me. This particular reminds me. I had an idea for a VX Ace game where one of the characters is kind of a Tifa spoof. Tifa from Final Fantasy VII. In which most of the character was just boobs. And the real person was peeking over the boobs the entire game. And as the character walked around, the boobs bounced on the ground. Alright. I'll send you a message if such a thing happens. Hopefully not such a thing will happen. I'm not going to worry about magic. That's why. Nice experience, nice money, and we got a wise salmon, which revives everybody. And there's some leveling up for red. Actually, I never really thought about what a character like that would use as a weapon. I didn't really think of weapons in general. The game I had in mind was very silly. Anyway, unorderly. Disrespectful. I'm glad that's over. Merlin, you're alright. I am relieved to see you all. Thank you for meeting with me.